Hi everyone, it's Mary Beth Griffin and I'm an Avon District Sales Manager, and I was asked today to do a video about Facebook and specifically about how to promote your Avon business on Facebook. Now I'll tell you that this is just for beginners, so if you have been on Facebook a long time, this might not be the right video for you. But basically I want to just tell you some tips on how you can promote your Avon business and be successful at doing that on Facebook. And it really can be very successful, but I'm just going to give you, these are just my tips. You can take them or leave them, but I just want to give you some ideas on what to do and what not to do to make your Facebook page successful with your Avon business. So the first thing I'm going to recommend is that you separate your personal Facebook from your professional Facebook. I'm going to recommend, if you don't have a fan page or a professional page, you can also make a professional profile. It can be your profile, but that you want to have one profile that is strictly for your Avon posts. It is very, very important that you have a really great profile pic. Now, for your picture, you want to make sure that you don't have a really old picture. I know you looked really cute in high school. We all looked really cute in high school, but you're not in high school anymore, so you do not want a picture that's 10, 15, 20, I don't know, 30 years old. You don't want to do that. So you want to make sure that you have something that's within a year or two old, and get a friend or a family member, a sister, your mom, you know, your husband, whoever, to take a picture of you, and you just want to have your profile picture just needs to be of your face and your shoulders and your chest. It just needs to be, you know, basically a profile picture, and that's it. You do not want to crop yourself out of some other picture that's a group picture. You don't want your kids, that kind of thing. This is your professional Facebook page, and we are in the beauty business. So you want to fix your hair, put a nice pair of earrings on, some kind of colorful blouse or something, and get somebody to take a picture. And then you want somebody who's very close to you and that's going to tell you the truth to pick the best picture for you. If you say to me, you know, I'm just really not happy with the way I look and I don't want that as my profile pic, that's fine. You can pick a product, maybe a picture of a new skincare product, or a recent Avon logo, or maybe a bottle of our most recent cologne or something like that, and make that be your profile pic. But you don't want to keep changing it, because believe it or not, people recognize you by your profile pic. And so it's really important that you don't keep changing that on a regular basis, that you keep the same. There's plenty of places that you can post other pictures, but your profile picture should pretty much stay the same. Now, you're going to want to watch how much you post as well, because you are going to make your Facebook friends and your customers really upset if you're posting 10 and 12 times, and they're not going to pay any attention to you if you're posting, you know, 10 and 12 times a day. My recommendation is that you post 1 to 2, at the most 3 times a day. And you might say, well, when am I supposed to post? When's the best time to post? Well, that just depends on who you're trying to get as your audience. So most people, studies show, do their Facebook while the professional people do it while they're at work. And basically the best time is a Wednesday afternoon at 3 o'clock, believe it or not. The studies have shown that that is when it's the most active. But I would recommend that you do it, definitely never post before 8 o'clock in the morning and never post after 8 o'clock at night. Those are the big no-nos. Anytime during the day, but my recommendation is that you post sometime in the morning, maybe right around lunchtime or right before lunchtime, and then maybe one time in the late afternoon. Those are the 2 best times to post. Weekends really don't get a whole lot of interaction, but again, it depends on who you're trying to reach, and you can certainly, you know, post on a regular basis on the weekend if you want to. But you want to post from the Avon Social Media Center. And if you have not downloaded yet the Avon Social Media Center on your smartphone, you can also go to youravon.com to the web office, and you can get to the Social Media Center there. The key to posting from that is, first of all, Avon's done the picture for you. They've got a nice professionally done picture. They have all the correct words. And the number one reason to do it is because that will link your Facebook friends directly to your personal store, your e-store. It will also, if you're in leadership and you post a recruiting post, it's going to link them to your team. So when you post from the social media center, you're going to be guaranteed that when you post those things, your customers will go directly to your personal e-store and your team members will get directly attached to you. But you have to make sure that you're posting from the social media center. Many times I see representatives who share other representatives' posts. When you do that, if you share their post about a product and your customer, your Facebook friend, clicks on that post, they're going to be shopping at that representative store and not yours, because you have to link that each post that you make is attached to your personal store. So please make sure you're never sharing somebody else's post when it comes to a product or an ad. I mean, certainly you may see something you like and you want to share about something, but remember that if they've posted from the social media center or they've got their link in their store, you are only promoting their business and not yours. So that's a really, really important post. The other thing I wanted to share with you is make sure that you are liking your Facebook friends' posts. Obviously, only if you do like it, but if you like something, make sure to interact with your Facebook friends, because Facebook works off of algorithms. And what happens is when a post gets a whole lot of likes, or now you can even do other emotions like you love something or something sad or ha ha ha, you're laughing at it. When you do those emotions and when that particular post gets a lot of interactions, that post will go to the top of the news feed, and that one gets posted on a lot more news feeds. So it works off algorithms. So make sure when you see something you like, because what happens is when you like something on your friend's post, they get a notification that says, Mary Beth Griffin has just liked your picture. So they're going to see your name. So if you want to get your name out there in Facebook world, you've got to like things and you've got to interact with your Facebook friends. So if you see something that you love, click the love button. If you want to comment, that's a really cute dog, or, oh, your kids are so cute, or, any kind of comment you want to make, and make sure that it's always a positive comment. You never want to negatively post on anybody, because again, you're representing your Avon business. And that's why I'm going to make the point over and over again that you never want to post anything controversial. You never want to post anything with a curse word or anything that can be portrayed as any kind of negative. And now that we're in the middle of the election season, I want to remind you, never, ever, ever on your business page or on your professional page, you never want to post anything at all political, because there's always two sides, and you may have a lot of people that agree with your comments, but you're going to alienate half of your customers. So you never want to make sure that they do all that you want of that on your personal page. That's up to you. But when it comes to your Avon business, you want to make sure that you stay middle of the road, only positive, motivational posts, pictures of kittens, funny things, but make sure that nothing's off color. Everything is always just, appealing to everybody, because that's what you're trying to do. Your Avon business should be as professional as possible. The other thing that you can do from time to time, you don't want to do it a lot, but you can ask your friends, can I post on your wall? And, we can talk about in the next video that I do about tagging and about joining groups and doing Facebook parties and a lot of other things. This is basically for beginners. But just know that you can always ask your friends, hey, can I post on your wall? And that will give you all of their friends, so they can see your post as well. Just again, remember that you're always posting your particular from your social media center so that it links it to your store. The other thing that I would ask you to do is, if you're questioning whether you're posting correctly, ask your district manager to click on your Facebook page. Ask your upline leader. Ask another Avon representative, hey, click here and tell me if it goes to my store. Ask your friend, a family member. You want to make sure, especially if you're new to this, to Facebook, that you're doing it properly so that you're promoting your particular store. I hope that this video has helped you. I hope that it gives you some things to think about, and feel free to ask me any questions, or anybody else on the team will be glad to give you any advice. Just make sure, again, that you are using Facebook to its full advantage, and it is a great way to promote your e-store as well as promote your team building if you're in leadership. So I wish you the best of luck, and until next time, have a great Avon day.